Hey guys, here we are for lesson 3, Exploring Circumference. So we're not going to use the book for the lesson today, but I found some circles that we can use. So we're going to introduce you to the number pi. Okay, pi is a constant number. It never changes. Okay, if I take any circumference of a circle, so the circumference, remember, is the distance around. Let me get a pen color besides white that you actually can see. Okay? So if I take the circumference of a circle and divide it by the diameter, no matter what size the circle is, it can be really big, it can be really small. But if I take circumference and divide it by diameter, I will always get pi. Okay? Now pi is a number 3.14159, and it goes on forever. Okay, now because it goes on forever, it doesn't mean it's a really big number. Okay, it just means it's a never-ending decimal. Pi is a little bit bigger than 3. Okay, it's 3.14. That's the approximation for it that most people use. Okay, so pi is a constant. It never changes, and we use it to find the circumference, and we use it to find the area of circles. Today we're just dealing with circumference. Okay. Now, if we look here at this page, it says to find the circumference of a circle, use the pi times diameter equals circumference. This formula is often written as C equals pi times D. So, to find any circumference of a circle, remember the circumference is just the distance around. So you could think of, to find the perimeter of a circle, the distance around the circle, you just take pi and multiply it by its diameter, and that's what it is, okay? Now when you do this, you could use the pi button on the calculator, or you could use 3.14. And you're going to get this long decimal, so let's round to the nearest tenth. Okay, so if we look at this first problem, so it says find the circumference of each circle. Use 3.14 for pi, so we'll use 3.14. So my diameter is 6, so all in my calculator, all I got to do is go pi times 6, or 3.14 times 6. So, pull up my calculator here. Calculator. So if I go 3.14 times 6, I get 18.84. So we'll just put the rest of the decimal because it's just two numbers. Okay, so 18.84 centimeters. We're just talking distance. We're talking one dimension, so it's just centimeters. It's not centimeters squared or anything like that. Okay, letter B, pi times 7. So in my calculator, 3.14 times 7 is 21.98 meters. Okay, try this next one on your own. The diameter is 4 kilometers. All right, so hopefully it did 4 times 3.14, or 4 times pi. And you get 12.56. Okay, go ahead and hit pause and try to find the circumference of these next 3 circles. All right, hopefully you came up with the right answers here. Let's go over them real fast. So we go pi times 9. We go pi times 11. And you go pi times 5. So all we're doing is we're taking the diameter, multiplying it by pi. We're using 3.14 as pi. So, in my calculator, 3.14 times 9 is 28.26 inches. 28.26 inches. Then we're going to go 3.14 times 11. We get 34.54 millimeters. And then we go 3.14 times 5, and we get 15.7 miles. Okay? So it's really simple to find the diameter, or to find the circumference using the diameter. Okay? And letter G. Carla and Jeremy have a circular pool where the diameter is 12. What is the circumference? Well, we just used the formula we've been using, pi times diameter. My diameter here is 12, so just go pi times 12. So I go 3.14 times 12. 3.14 times 12, and I get 37.68 feet. Okay, and that's pretty much the big idea for today. You can think of pi as the constant of proportionality for a circle. It never changes, it's always the same. One thing on the assignment, problem number 1, they're going to give you a chart, and you need to figure out which one they did incorrectly. They give you 4 diameters and 4 circumferences, and you're going to have to figure out which one of them did they do wrong. Okay? And on the other one, they're going to give you a chart, some with diameter, some with circumference. So let's say I have this chart. I have a chart here. Let's say diameter, and this is circumference. So let's say my diameter is 14. So pi is my constant of proportionality. So 14 times pi. Let me get my calculator out here. 14 times pi, 3.14, I get 43.96. So I put 43.96, okay? And on some of the problems, they're going to give you the circumference. So let's say my circumference is 50. Now I'm going backwards, so I'm going to divide by pi. So I go 50 divided by 3.14, and I get 15.923. So we'll just say 15.9. Let's just round to the nearest. So if they give you the diameter to find the circumference, you multiply by pi, and if they give you the circumference to find the diameter, you're going to divide by pi. Once again, let me know if you have any questions.